Blade Show 2024 here at the Bestech booth. Sorry if y'all trouble hearing me. I lost my voice or I'm losing it. We're going to look at some of the prototypes. We got the Liger by Komu. So this is in the Bestech Man brand, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would think so. This is pretty cool. I will say I like it's a nice full-size blade there, 8.4 inches long. It's got a nice crossbar lock action, and it's a pretty crisp action, very smooth. I like the texture on those purple G10 scales. You got a reversible. That's the first time I've seen one like that, I think. Wire pocket clip, and of course, like these, like I said, these are protos. You know, some things could change, but I want to show y'all. And we have behind that is a Bestech design, the snake bird. So is it a snake? Is it a bird? I don't know. You tell me. So I'm guessing that is G10 micro. Yeah, that's G10. Just a multi-layer G10. Button lock, and yeah, this is, I guess, regular Bestech. I think this one's probably fairly new. Very, very smooth. Bestech has leveled up. Very comfortable feeling initially. You have a deep carry inset pocket clip that is reversible. Look at that action. Pretty good, Jimpy. Now this is a prototype, and I'm sure those may not be the ones, but that is very uncomfortable for my thumb. So I will mention it to them, but you know, like I said, prototype, not a big deal. That for me is not a no-go. Very cool. Want to check these out? This is the Gecko Customs. Y'all can see it now. So we got two inlay versions. We got the white fat carbon, and then they have the green. Beautiful drop point. Reverse side inlay as well. Blind screwed mill tie clip. Put the lock relief on the inside, keeps it so nice and clean. Just in magnet cut right there. There's your specs. If you want to pause and read it, you can. The action on this thing is incredible. Excellent reverse flicker. Access to the lock bar. Even though it's flush right here, it's got enough chamfer I can put my thumb there. Very, very nice. You can kind of choke up there. It's either that or a large sharp control, depending on, you know, the size of your finger. So there's the 9 inlay version right there. The O-stop held knife. Okay, I don't see a name. I think this one's already released. I think it just releases the Ivy, maybe. I can't see that far. I don't know. I think this one's released. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. I have another. This is a pretty interesting one. I think it's like a Japanese Tanto, and this is the same designer from the VK Void with the copper inlay on this side. Of course, like I said, prototype, so this needs to be screwed down. Not a big deal because this is not a final production sample. You have nice rounded tie scales, beautiful action, very silky smooth front flipper. I wish this was a double-sided thumb stud. I don't like the cones, that hurts my finger. But once again, I don't know if that's what they're keeping, and it might not hurt the average person. That's interesting. Look at that, that's interesting. Little part clip. I like that. That's pretty cool. Now, let me see. I usually get worried when I see that, but the way that pocket clip sits, I don't personally feel it. You know, your mileage may vary, but for me it's comfortable. I'm sure in the full production that'll be flush. I don't know the name of this one, sorry, it's not on the thing. This one's a big boy. Very complex grinds here. I think this looks like a Kombou design. Is he around? So I like that. You got deep hollow here, flat grind here. Like I don't know. It's a crazy design. Wild, and I like it. It's got to be a 4+ inch. Yeah, this is definitely Kombou. That pocket clip that's his signature clip. I had that recently on. Oh my goodness, you shall see that. So this is a flipper only, but boy, is this thing smooth. I mean, rockets out. This is nice. I absolutely love this one. This is the 9 by BRR Knives. You may know him from the Wasabi they did with Wheat Knives. I wish I still had that knife. I really miss it. This one is very reminiscent of the Wasabi. The Wasabi, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it was a front flipper or a back flipper, but this one, the action on this knife right here feels like a custom action. Got like a hand rub brushed satin finish on the blade. I don't know what the actual steel is going to be. There's his name. There's his logo right there. This one's an M390. Got some milling all over the tie scales, but just look at this action. It's so silk. I mean, beautiful. You felt the action on this one? Check this out. I mean, silk. This one right here was designed by the owner of Bestech's, I think, son, after a praying mantis, and I definitely can see that sitting on his shoulder. That is a wicked, wicked blade. You got some contoured canvas micarta scales, inset liner lock, and the Mantis. So 6-point there's your specs so far. I love the closed profile of that. Right now. Murder one.
And we can do that.
These don't have names to them. This kind of reminds me of the bowie tie or whatever. It's a fat carbon inlay. This thing weighs nothing. What? Wow. Straight prototype. Jeez Louise. Very, very comfortable because it's wider scales and it is so lightweight for its size. Very cool. I like this one. I'm glad they didn't go any deeper with this. Could have given it like scimitar or Mosa, I don't know, whatever that sword's called. I like the way they did this carbon fiber. It is really dancing well in the light. Button lock. Nice action. I don't know the name of this one either. It's the prototype. I don't know if it's in-house or not. And I gotta say, it seems like, yeah, it's gonna be a decent slicer, feels like. And get down on that tip, make it a utility cutter. Wow. This next one's by my good buddies that are standing right here by me from Todd Knife and Tool, both Zelric and Seth. Todd.
Hey.
You want to be on camera?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hey, Seth Todd from Todd Knife and Tool. I'm the one that you guys always direct message on the Instagram and think that I'm him and him me. So this is the Spearfisher. So this is kind of our version of an executive CEO style knife. Basically something that you can carry in shorts, you can carry in gym shirts, you can carry in khaki, you can put it in your shirt if you want to put it in your shirt. It's easy to have around the office, right? You can have this around the office, it's easy to conceal. Nobody's gonna freak out if they see this, whereas like you have the old mall wear, which looks pretty murdery, and sometimes people freak out. This is the kinder, gentler version of that. It's got an interesting kind of cover on the frame lock here with the carbon fiber, which also is pretty cool. Terrell did a lot of the work on this one, and then I just kind of did the final touches on some of it. But it's coming out with Bestech. I think it's available now. You can purchase it now. So that one's pretty cool. And then Terrell can tell you about the prototype that we've got with Bestech here.
Stay tuned for my review on that one. It's dropping soon.
So these are
Let's get
Chaos.
a close up. Okay, the Chaos. I love it. Love it.
The name comes from my American Bulldog, who has chewed up the front end of my Camaro and some other destructive things around the house. He is Chaos. He's older and wiser now. He does not so bad. But the Chaos, a small knife, got kind of an aggressive grind. Let me grab the other one here. It's easier to see. Kind of an aggressive grind. Got a flat up front, hollow here. Bit of a recurve, but not so much of a recurve that it's going to be super hard to sharpen. And we also have a new look for Todd Knife and Tool with a softer, gentler, more smooth in your hand appearance. However, even though it's smoother, we're still staying with the lightning shaped pocket clip.
I like it.
And the 3 holes is moved to the back spacer that kind of identifies our knives. But all of your flipping options, but no flipper tab. Meant to be small, stay in the pocket well, and just be easy to carry and look badass when you open it.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's a cool one. Very cool. Let's get a closer. You see I like both of them. If you want to see the grind lines, you get the satin. And then you have over here the Spearfisher.
I do want to add on the Spearfisher. The coolest thing that nobody notices is whenever you fold this thing up and you put it in your pocket, it just looks like an executive style pen or pencil. And it's gone. You're not going to freak anybody out or scare them to death. And people also lose the compound grind. They're either freak out about the compound grind or they don't see it. It's a single edge, not a big deal to sharpen, just like any other knife, but hollow so you can slice things, flat at the front so in case you need to do some more hardcore negotiations, it doesn't get broken on anything.
And the action is impeccable.
Oh yeah, the inline flipper
So
is
smooth.
just friggin' awesome. I mean, look at the size of that flipper tab.
Yeah. I'm not even a flipper fan, but this one is just... Okay, look at that. I should have never pressed that, okay? I can't talk too much more about this because my review and testing. So stay tuned for this one. Awesome little knife. Nice streamlined, love it. This is, I think, yeah, part of the Bestech Man brand. The Tanto. You can see, there you go. Nice and lightweight, smaller. It's a little difficult to press that button.
Anyhow, that's how it
That might be me.
I will send you the
Very minimal
links to
pocket
various
flip.
stuff.
And then this one's already out, the Mini Dundee. This I like a whole lot.
And if it's the M3
Look at that. Love that milling, contouring. That texture's perfect. The front flipper, blade window. Then they wrapped it around. I do wish this lock relief was on the inside so this milling pattern wouldn't get broken up at all. I like the fact that they put it on the pocket clip too. You don't hardly ever see that. It is a blind screwed mill titanium pocket clip. Like I said, if they could have put that on the inside, it would have made this even cleaner. That design would have never had to stop. And then this one, the hollow grind is so thin that you get that tang.
No matter how many.
Oh, I know y'all heard that. Hopefully. If y'all didn't, this was a... Wait, no, it works better when you do this. Oh, yeah. It's got a very deep hollow grind. Excellent utility blade shape. That blade shape reminds me of something. Yeah, love it. Super comfortable. Excellent jimping up top. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Very much so. This is the last one of the prototypes. This is not a final form. I don't think they're working on it, and I do like the designer, but I've had his stuff on the channel, and I have one of his pry bars as well. I don't love this right here, but this right here, is just...
Oh yeah, get some combos too, because we like whatever combo stuff we're running.
Very nice. This reminds me of like a Fairchild handle. I do like the bold, the deep blade. Blade to handle ratio is a lot off. I'm guessing that this designer, I do know, I'm pretty sure it's from Poland, and I'm sure this is, if I had to guess, it's probably under a 3-inch blade. I don't know that for a fact, but I would guess it's probably why you get the proportions. And that pocket clip is sitting on so close to that, your pants are going to get bunched up in there. So that needs to be on the inside. I wish I would do that anyway. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. I'll do my best to answer. And I'll see y'all in the next booth. Peace.